Alright guys, what is up? Sean here from Sean D Gaming, bringing you a video on the best and personally the best $20, €20 CS2 skins loadout that I can give you. Uh, this is basically everything I've bought, everything here. I'll have a price of everything on Skinport that I bought right here now up on the screen. Basically, this is everything I got, everything for the loadout. I bought every single skin that valued the max of $20, €20, whatever you want to say. I know that the conversion rate and stuff is a little bit different, but here we're going to get going. We're going to get started. Obviously, I had to buy something that was a little bit cheaper to buy something that was nicer and stuff like that. But basically, we'll start out with the MP7. We got the Cyrus, and we got it in a field-tested condition. Uh, Personally, I bought this skin because it was nice. It was blue. It was kind of like a metallic kind of color off it with the shine. It's kind of nice in game and stuff like that. So yeah, that's why I bought the Cyrus for the MP7. We have the P250 Valence. Um, I've always liked this skin. It's always been just a nice skin, cheap. I'll have all the prices of the skins up here in the top right hand corner. But yeah, the Valence is just a nice overall cheap skin for the P250. I also got this, which I was surprising to be able to buy, was a field test. Oh no, it was a well worn, but it looks nice. Discotheque. Just because it kind of reminds me of the Fade, the way it can change colors and stuff like that. I just thought it was a really nice skin. So yeah, that's why I went with the Mac 10 Discotheque in well worn condition. We have the P2000 Turf. It was probably like the cheapest but yet nicest looking skin I could get for the P2000. Just obviously because I wanted to, you know, have better skins for obviously nicer looking and more used kind of skins. Yeah, that was in field test condition for the P2000 Turf. We have the FAMAS Survivor Z, not the nicest skin, but look, I had to obviously get some things that were worse than others. But personally, it's not the worst in game. Nice, it's red, it's bright. Looks like it's kind of like damaged up, but it is in field tested condition. It's probably the best I could get for this price point. For the M4A1S, I got the Empress S. It's nice, it's unusual. It has a bit of a dinosaur there with the scrobbing, with the claw coming through it. You can see the bullets. I just like the way it was bright and stuff like that. It's nice in game. And yeah, it's kind of the best I could get at that price point as well in the field tested condition. Basically, most of these are in field tested condition, but yeah, you kind of, if you're paying $20, it's kind of hard to get a full loadout without gloves or without knives for that. But yeah, this is the Glil AR with a cold fusion. It's not bad. It's not the best. I think this was like very cheap, so it is. But like, it's nice with the skull, the bones, and stuff like that, and the nuclear waste on some of the skulls. And this is also in a minimal wear condition. It's probably one of the only ones nearly in minimal wear condition. I don't think there's any factory new in these, but yeah, it's close enough. Then for the XM1014, we got a Ziggy with a few stickers on it. This was cheap enough, but this is a nice skin for cheap for the shotguns and stuff like that. I just like the colors, the way that it's shiny, it's metallic, it looks good in CS2. This is in a field tested condition, but I got it at a high, I think I got it at a high enough float. Yeah, not bad. But yeah, that is the XM1014. And for next, I also got one for the revolver, just in case some of you guys like using a revolver. And this is actually really nice. This is the revolver grip. I just like the pattern, the kind of indentation in the skin, the way that it's like milled out and stuff. And then you got the kind of wood spec, the wood spec kind of grip. It's a really nice skin for really cheap if you guys like using a revolver. It's in field tested condition, but you wouldn't even notice that it's in field tested condition. You'd probably think that it's nearly like factory new. But yeah, that's the R8 revolver. Up next, we got the PP Bison. We got the Space Cat. I just got this because I thought it looked cool the way that the cat's eyes are missing here, and the way that it is, and as the claws up along the thing, it has a bit of purple. I know it's not the best wear. I think this is in field tested condition. Yeah. But it's not that bad. It's not that good. But look, as I said in later on in the video, I had to kind of like get rid of some cheaper skins and stuff like that to get better looking skins. Up next we have the Nova XO. Nice shotgun, so it is for the Nova. Really nice. It's in the Gamma collection. Personally, I actually like this. I wouldn't mind using this as like a normal skin. It's also in minimal wear condition, so that's another one that's in minimal wear condition, which is not bad. But yeah, that is the Nova. Up next we have the Dual Berettas Flora Caranovia. I don't know how I pronounce that, but these are just amazing. Just look at these guys. These are really cool with the two dragons on it. Down the thing, purple, and kind of has like a reflecting kind of pattern then off the rest of it. It's really nice. I really like these. I probably personally use these every time as well. So yeah, these are also in field tested condition. Not bad. They don't look the worst. But yeah, for $20 or €20, you're gonna get a nice. I personally think this is a good loadout for the price point. We got a sawn off limelight, then as well in field tested condition. Yeah, it's nice. Kind of gives me the optic kind of colors, the old optic colors kind of vibe off it. But yeah, this is the sawn off limelight. Obviously, if you don't want to buy some of these skins, you can buy like this is a full loadout. This is like every skin except for knives or gloves. But obviously, if you didn't like using the sawn off, you wouldn't have to buy it. So you could have more money to put towards maybe a UMP or an op or something like that. But this is the G3 SG1 Stinger in field tested condition. Nice. It's clean. I like the yellow on it. I like the way that has colors everywhere, including the scope and the barrel. It's just overall nice looking skin. It's clean, cheap. Yeah, that's the G3 SG1. Then we have the Tech 9 Ice Cap. It's very plain. It's probably one of the ones that I would have liked to have something better in. Example, like an Avalanche or something like that. But look, I kind of had to go with what I had and buy the ice cap. It's nice in game though, with the blue up at the top. I like it. It's in field testing condition. But yeah, you probably could change this up if you wanted to, but personally, I just went with the ice cap. Up next, we have the M249 Downtown. Nice. I like the colors. I like the way that I was able to get something with a lot of colors, like with the box now for the ammo. It's not bad. It's not the cleanest looking, but it is in field tested condition. You probably could get one in minimal wear if you wanted to, if you had an extra few pound or euros or dollars. But yeah, it's not bad. This is the M249 Downtown. Up next, we have the AUG Aristocrat. I really like this skin. I'd probably use this as like a main skin for the AUG. But yeah, in field tested condition, really nice. I like the old style kind of medieval kind of patterns. I really like that type of skins. So yeah, I probably personally use this as a full-time skin for me. Yeah, up next we have the SG553 Darkwing. It's a really nice skin. I was actually surprised I was able to get something this nice for the price point. With the wings from like an eagle or something like that. Into the flames or into the red. I like the transition here between the wings and the red, and a little bit of flame at the back here. I really like it. But yeah, for the price point, I was really happy to get that in a field tested condition. Up next, we have the UMP 45 Wild Child. I was also surprised I was able to get something like this. It's really nice. It's got really bright colors and stuff like that. Looks cool in game. By diffuser, I like that. But yeah, clutch. What is it? Clutch something on that. Clutch Kings or something like that. I don't know what it says. But yeah, I really like this skin. I'd probably use this as a main skin as well. A field tested condition. That's the UMP 45 Wild Child. Up next, we have an op. Obviously, if you wanted to get better than the Worm God, you could sacrifice some of the skins in this video to get a better op, but for the price point, I personally think the op Worm God is probably one of the best looking cheap ops you can get, with the skull, the kind of vines coming out of it. You could get better, but personally I've always liked this skin since like I was younger, playing CSGO and stuff like that. But yeah, this is in the field testing condition. It's the op Worm God. Now, up next we have the Mag 7 Monster Call. I like this. I thought it was kind of cool the way it has the sharks and then the mouth open for the grip here. like it's going to bite your hand. And then it has the little, on the top of the tip here, it has the another little dragon or kind of monster or whatever you want to call it. I thought this was a pretty cool skin for the price point, and it is in a field tested condition as well. Yeah, what's next? We have the 5.7 capillary, cheap, effective looking 5.7. It's nice. It's a little bit. It could have a little bit more on it. It could have a little bit better, but in the field tested condition as well, I think it's a nice kind of like starting out 5.7. Obviously, as I said, you could sell things and get some better. Well, in the Negev, we have the Man of War. In I think it's a field tested condition. It's a minimal wear condition. I thought this was kind of cool. I like the gold and I like the blue. I like the whole like Man of War kind of skins from like the ops and stuff like that. And that's why I kind of went with the Negev Man of War, because I know some of you, if you are using the heavies, you like to use the Negevs. Up next, we have the SSG08 Ghost Crusader. It's another nice skin. I actually really like this, the way that has the reflective silver here. Personally, I actually like this skin, and I'll probably use it as a main SSG. Is in a field tested condition, and I really like it. I just like the reflectiveness there, as you can see when you turn it side to side. It's just a nice skin overall. Up next, we have the Glock 18 Umbral Rabbit from the Revolution case. I really like this. I thought it was unusual for the price point. It's cheap, it's cheerful, it has lots of colors. A little bit unusual the way it has a rabbit here. I don't really know why they wanted to put a rabbit on it, but it's unusual. It's nice with the florals and stuff like that. The kind of like yellows and stuff down along it. For the price point in a field tested condition, I think it's not a bad skin. Up next, we have the Desert Eagle Cortina. I don't know how to actually pronounce that, but I've always liked this skin for the price point. It's cheap, it's cheerful. I like the medieval all over it. I like the color. I like the shine off it. It's just, personally, I've always liked this skin from the revolver case from a few years back, and for the price point, I don't think you're going to get much better than that, unless you have the money for a blaze. If you have the money for a blaze, go ahead and buy that. But this is in a field tested condition. Up next, we have the MP9 Food Chain. Another cool skin, and I'll probably use it as my main skin as well. But yeah, this is in a field tested condition. I like the monster. I like the way it has like a dagger kind of thing down along the magazine. I just like it. It's just colorful. I like colorful skins. I've always like colorful skins, and I really actually struggled to do this this $20 inventory for the price point. But I bought a nice skin here for the M4A4. It's the Neo Noir. It's probably the most expensive skin on the list. I got it in field tested condition, but I just like it. It's got the, you can, if you didn't want this though, you could probably get a Dragon King instead. But I just like the woman here on it. I like the way that it's colorful. I like the kind of pattern on it. I've always liked the Neo Noirs for the op and stuff like that as well. So that's why I kind of went with the whole Neo Noir for the A4. But you could change this out for a Dragon King if you wanted to, or maybe a Desolate Space. But yeah, personally I went with the Neo Noir. Yeah. So for the Scar 20, we went with the Enforcer. I just think it's clean, it's effective, it's cheap. I like the colors on it. Kind of reminds me of a Fade as well, kind of for the Scar. But yeah, I got this in another field tested condition. As I said, nearly every skin in this video is in field tested condition. Yeah, that's the Enforcer for the Scar 20. Up next, we have the USPS Torque. It's the cheapest, probably nicest looking skin you could get for the USPS. There's probably one or two other ones there you could get if you wanted to change it up, but I went with the USPS Torque, and I got it in a field tested condition. I probably could have got the float a little bit better. But yeah, that is why I went with the USPS Torque. It's because I've always liked it. But yeah, you probably could change it out for something a little bit different if you wanted to. Up next, we have the CZ75 Auto Tactical, the Tactica. I like it. It's pink, it's blue, it's got a little paw here. I've always liked this skin. It's really nice looking. It's just bright and vibrant. It's field tested condition. Yeah, I like this. I don't really use the CZ75 much in game or anything like that. More of a I don't know what the other skin is from that, but yeah, you know what I mean. Up next, I don't know why, but I probably should have got a better skin for the AK-47. But went with an elite build in well-worn condition. Probably should have tried to push getting at least a field tested in this, but as I said, I was actually kind of struggling on Skinport to find like the skins that I wanted. Maybe at the day that I was buying them, they weren't as cheap. But yeah, I went with the AK-47 Elite build. It's clean, it's effective. I probably should have went with something a little bit different, but I like the Elite build. But it's hard to find an AK-47 at a cheap price point with lots of colors and vibrance. Yeah, that's a well-worn Elite build. Up next, we have the P90 Shadow Grave. I think this is the last skin on the list for your inventory, obviously without knives and gloves. But yeah, this is cool. I like the skins. I like the way it's like a metallic kind of like shine off it and stuff like that. Red is bright. I like it. I like the way it's grooved into the handle here, stuff like that. It's also a pink. I think it's one of the only pinks on the actual list. I think there's 2 pinks on the list and 1 red. I was surprised to get you for that price point. But yeah, this is the $20, €20, £20, whatever you want to call it. I know the conversion rate is different. Loadout, this is the best I could do for you guys. Everything you see here that's new written on it is the loadout. But yeah, if you guys want me to try do a different price point, let me know. If you want me to try my best to do a $10 one, $20 one, $50 one, $100 one, without gloves or without knives, let me know. I'll tell you what I can do and I'll make a video for you guys. But yeah, this is Sean from Sean D Gaming bringing you the $20 loadout. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like, please leave a comment, please leave a sub, and thanks you guys for watching. Peace out.